All right. No. Kimber wants to come and do her slide real quick. Any first timers besides me? Cool. Love it. I love it. That's great. I think one of the best things about BSides is the accessibility to people in the industry, getting all the students involved, networking. That's the word I would use. I really enjoy the what I like to call the laid-back feel of this BSides, and the size of this BSides is good. I feel like you can interact without it becoming too nerve-wracking. Too many people. For me, it kind of dilutes the event in a sense. So got a lot of fun stuff planned for you. I'm going to talk about it in just a second. Got a couple rules we have to go over. I will tell you that in this back hallway, there's coffee and pastries. I think they're unlimited until 10 o'clock. We'll test that theory. And then at 10:30 or 11, I want to say, we're going to have 2 food trucks today. They're not my slides, I should have put it, but we have a Middle Eastern food truck that's got like the vegetarian, vegan options if you don't eat meat. And then we've got a Southern Comfort. I just don't know which truck I'm going to pick because I like food and they both look really good. Yes, sir. Dr. Whom asks, may we pick both? The answer is yes. The menu on the food trucks, it's like a la carte. So they take cash and cards, they told me. I think they're going to park right out here on the street. Hopefully it's not too cold. But if we can stick to the schedule, we'll break for lunch around 12:20. Okay, I'm going to start. I guess a bunch of people are coming in, so. But I do want to get started so that we can hear from Jason Street. He's got a lot that he wants to say, and he's got a really good talk coming up. Did you start recording, Adrian? Yeah. I did not know that. Thank you, sir. So, BSides Indy 2017. What's BSides? Anybody know? Yay, Security BSides is, from what I understand, it's supposed to be the talks that maybe didn't make it to the bigger conference, or first-time speakers, or talks that, yeah, just that, right? The brainchild of, I believe, Jack Daniel and I don't know, a couple other people. Okay, so we're going to talk about the rules. I love this disco badger. It's kind of funny. But this is an artist I really like. They call him Eddie the Yeti. Eddie Mize did that picture. I said, I'm going to steal that. He's like, yeah, go ahead. So, you will obey disco badger. So what are the rules, right? Don't do bad stuff. Don't be a jerk. Stick to our Wi-Fi. Don't pop whatever it is without permission. If you're not sure, ask. Like, don't break into anything. Don't steal anything. We're all good people, I'm sure. But the Wi-Fi password is going to be the same as the SSID. So BSides Indy, capital B, capital S, capital I. The space in between BSides and Indy. Good luck remembering that. Don't pick the locked doors in the venue. That's why we have a lockpick village. DOSman's here. And he is going to either be amazed by your lockpicking prowess or guide you, introduce you to the world of, picking locks. Super fun. A lot of people love it. Funny story, I was at a conference a couple years ago. There's one in Louisville that I like to go to. And these 2 women came up very excited, and we were sitting at a vendor table. And they had dropped their husbands off in the lockpick village. So a lot of people use it like babysitting. So the women could go and attend the conference and do all the fun stuff. So I don't know, kind of funny. This is an inclusive family event. Be respectful of others, please. Do you want to speak to that a little bit, Kimber? Nothing to say? She put this slide together. If you see something, say something. What do I mean by that? Just be mindful of your language. Be mindful that there are children here. And it's a family event. Yeah.
Twice as many that registered from last year, so yay. Students, feel free to mingle with not students and make some friends. We also have a pack for kids here this year, which is new for us, so thanks to Dave for that. What that means is we're going to have,
All
no
ages.
idea how many children under the age of 12 here. And so what I'd like for you all to do is just be mindful that there are children here. They get first dibs on the toilets, hands down. And I know it should go without saying, but I think that when children are in the restroom, if you could just step outside the restroom and give the kids privacy in there, and then, keep folks from going in, then when the kids come out, you have the restroom. But let's just give them priority over the bathrooms here today, and I think that'll save everyone a lot of trouble and headaches and make our kids feel safe. So that's all I have to say.
Thank you, Ms. Bat. Lovely, wonderful. Okay. I really want to get through this so we can get to Jason. Okay, so what's Capture the Flag? Anybody know? Everybody knows. Capture the Flag is a game. You can win points for solving challenges, and there are prizes at the end. So if you go to ctf.wtf, you will get more details, the rules, how that all works. The game started yesterday, so good luck catching up. I heard that remote participation is allowed, but there may or may not be a challenge that's only solvable if you're here. So, yay. The game ends today at 4, and then I think we'll have some prizes in the afternoon. That's Lynn Tile, by the way. Aaron Lint put the CTF together. Excellent puzzles. Very nice guy. If you see him, say hi. Give him a big hug. Thank you to our sponsors. Biggest sponsor this year is Rev ICS Security, which is Reed Whiteman's company, Reverse ICS on Twitter. Rev ICS is his company on Twitter. Thank you so much, Reed, for your sponsorship. Yay. Wouldn't be here without this guy. Thank you. And real quick, Salesforce. So any Salesforce folks in the house? I know some have volunteered. There's Carl Sampson. Very cool that Salesforce lets us volunteer our time. It's part of this Ohana culture that they try to foster. And yeah, I think you can even get Salesforce volunteers. If you can get them interested and engaged in your charitable event, they can earn time for volunteering, things like that. Thank you, Salesforce. Circle CityCon, thank you so much. We were able to take a donation from Circle CityCon and buy speaker gifts this year. We got everybody black hoodies that shrink when you wash them. So if you get a hoodie, don't shrink or don't wash it. But Circle CityCon, check them out this year. That's their website. A lot of fun, good people. Definitely check out Circle CityCon. Hack 5. So everybody knows about Hack 5. Really cool. Darren Kitchen and Shannon Morris have a show that accompanies their line of tools that can be used for penetration testing. I think they just had a new one come out, the Bash Bunny. Everybody knows about Bash Bunny? Cool. But check out the Bash Bunny, of course, the iconic Wi-Fi pineapple. I'm sure people here have them. You can use them. Not in this building. You can use them to tamper with Wi-Fi. Jason will tell you all about that, I'm sure. But check them out. Thank you so much for sponsoring Hack 5. Hack for Kids, so that's Dave and Kate. Yay, Kate got her braces off. She's smiling, radiant, wonderful. Hack for Kids, good organization, charitable. Just like it sounds, it's for the kids. He's got a table set up next door this year. Alien Vault for sending some goodies, some swag for us to hand out. Speakers, thank you so much for the speakers. Great speakers are the backbone of any event or organization. So you want speakers who are like clever and savvy and, well. Okay. Thank you so much for everyone who came to speak and gives their time and effort to BSides, any BSides and all the BSides. The staff. So Adrian for recording the talks. There's a picture of he and I at a thing doing stuff. He works for TrustedSec. Thank you to TrustedSec for letting him use his time at our event. And this is the Lockpick Village. Thank you, DOSman, for Lockpick Village. Go there, check it out, pick locks, super fun. That's a picture of year 1, us picking locks. Volunteers, thank you for your time. Love you guys. The IoT Village, thank you to Chester, Chris Roberts, and their team. So basically, you can go over, play with all the different devices. You want to hack a Nest thermostat or whatever, talk to these things, make them, break them, make them do things they aren't supposed to. Go check it out. That's an IoT toilet paper roll minder, by the way. So probably want one of those pretty soon. Get your phone, like, 3rd floor bathroom out of TP. Yeah, we could build one of those. Okay, Badges, thank you so much to Ms. Bat, who was just up here, and then Wick, Jamie Filson. He's not actually here, but these wonderful wooden badges, it's her art, converted to vector, and then brought to life on his machinery. Very cool. And almost last but not least, Le Network. Thank you, Lickety, for setting up the network. That's the BSides Indy Wi-Fi I mentioned. And, I want to pimp my hacker cookbook. If you have any recipes, go to this GitHub repo. Check it out. Super fun. We're going to try to collect some recipes for charity and not make any money off it, of course. Give all the money away for a good cause. But that's it. Have a great BSides. Be safe. Have fun. Let's give a big welcome to Mr. Jason Street. He's going to scare you to death with some talks about breaking into banks.